So, welcome to a video. I am KB, guys, just in case you guys didn't know. Allow me to introduce myself, you know what I mean? Today we're going to talk about being alone, because that is very, very important in today's time, especially with social media, especially with so much validation going around. And it's like, I need somebody to see what I'm doing. I need somebody to see this. I can't do it if nobody sees it. They have to see it. I need to be with somebody. I can't go to the gym if I'm alone. I can't. Everybody's going to be staring at me. I can't work out. Matter of fact, I'm going to just stay fat because if nobody can go to the gym with me, I can't go. We have to focus on being alone. You know what I mean? Like, just being alone is great. It is great and it is very necessary. Coming from somebody who literally does every single thing alone. So, I hope my camera is not bad because it took me at least 30 minutes to get this camera angle, guys. Like, I don't know if this is good. I don't know if the backlighting is too bad, but to be honest, who cares? Just listen to the speech. Honestly, the speech matters more than the camera setup anyway. Honestly, being alone is really, really necessary. Like, spending time alone. Now, as humans, we are supposed to have some type of human connection. It's fun. It's fun. We love it. We love love. We love partners. We love significant others. We love it. Obviously, it's a great thing. Honestly, if I had friends, I'd love it too. But I still need my alone time, friends or not. I tend to have these moments where I'm locked in. I'm reading my book. I'm watching something informational. I'm working out. And then my phone starts ringing. And it's a friend. And I'm upset because I want to be alone. And it's like, I have these moments where it's like, okay, this is my alone time and I need you to leave me alone right now. And then I still pick up the phone because I am not all the way comfortable with saying no to alone time and I need to. But sometimes I do not be in the mood and I genuinely hang up. Being alone is very necessary because it literally makes you think more. When you're around people, it's like you're adapting to their thoughts, but like in your own way. Like, you are who you hang around. Okay, let's say that. You definitely are who you hang around. And the people that you hang around, most likely you're going to be a third. But, I mean, like, even if you have the strongest mind of your own, you're like, yeah, my friends' opinions don't motivate me to do things. They do. And especially when you're a teenager, because I got myself into a lot of things just hanging around the wrong people who I did not align with. But at the time I did, obviously, or they would not have been in my life. And over the years, because I'm like 21 now, they have all faded. Like, I don't hang with anybody I used to hang with 3 years ago. I don't hang with anybody I used to hang with 2 years ago. I don't hang with anybody I used to hang with 1 year ago, except myself. To be honest, I think I was only hanging with myself a year ago. They all shredded. Everybody after high school fell off. They all faded. And the only way I know they still exist is getting on Instagram. And I love it that way. And I know I'm getting off topic, and just prepare for a roller coaster of topics in just this one video because honestly, I don't know how to stay on topic. I just like to, whatever comes to my mind, I say. If you don't agree with something I'm saying in this video, feel free to argue back. You know what I mean? I'm good for a debate. Honestly, you guys probably the only friends I have anyway, so let's chat. Let's chat in the comments. Why not? But yeah, I love my alone time. When I'm alone, I get so much stuff done. I can get in the gym. I get up early. I can get in the gym. I can read my book. I can focus. I can lock in. I can work towards some of the goals that I have career-wise. I could learn new things. I don't have anybody in my ear. And I noticed that when I learn new things and then I call my friends and talk to them about it, it's like they kind of rain on it. And it's like, dang, I should have told you that. Like, sometimes, I don't know. I just like being alone. Like, when I'm outside, I'm alone. I've always just been alone. Like, even when I was around people, I was alone, if that makes sense. Like, I could be in a crowd full of people and I still felt alone because I never felt like nobody understood me. Like, right now, I live in a house with my mom and my sister and I'm still alone, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to make this like some type of sad sob story or anything. That's just what it is. And honestly, I have accepted the fact that I'm alone. Like, let's say I would say, oh, hey, to my sister, let's go out to the museum one day. Let's just go do something common. Let's go to pottery. Oh, I've already did that. Yeah, we could do that one day. And then we never do it. But then now she's out in the movies with my mom. And all it took was one question, like, oh, do you want to go to the movies? Oh, yeah. And then go to the movies. But when it comes to me, it's just like, oh, yeah, we can. And then it never happens. So it's like, I just be alone because I'm the only one that can get myself to say, yeah. If I ask myself, oh, you want to go thrift shopping? I'm going to say, yeah, we're going to go. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, I'm the only one down, so let's just do it. And I've never was like this before. Like, honestly, I used to be scared to do things alone. I used to be scared to go sit down at restaurants alone because it's like, what is other people thinking about me? Do they think I'm lame? Do they think I have no friends because I'm sitting here alone? But then I had to think about it. Like, do I think that about people when they out alone? When I see somebody alone, I actually think they're pretty cool. Like, oh, this person is serious about life. They're serious. When I see somebody in the coffee shop studying with their camera or with their computer, with their laptops, with their notebooks, I'm like, oh, this person is serious about life. Like, I don't think anything about people who's out alone. So I always think that when I go outside, like, would you care if you see somebody out doing this exact thing alone? Would you care? Or would you just look at them and continue on with your life? And I think that's the things we have to talk to ourselves about. When we going out in public and we're alone and we're like, oh my gosh, is someone judging me? I wonder what they're saying about me. Ask yourself, would I be judging this person if they was in the same situation as me? And most likely the answer is no, because we really do not care. I can literally see somebody outside doing a backflip with no clothes on. I'm talking about no underwear or no top. And I would care for 3 seconds and forget about it. Like, when I drive off away from that situation, I will never remember that. And it's like, even if I do, I'm not going to act on it. What I'm going to do is clown them and get out the car and just start filming. Like we think about the worst possible scenarios that never happens. And I'm so glad that I'm finally noticing that I do that, because I'm stopping. You have to try to make the best out of situations. You have to talk to yourself and try to flip the scenario. Like, would I care if that was me? If I was the person watching, would I care? And typically it's no. I really don't care about anybody but myself. And I know that sounds selfish, but nobody in the world cares about anybody but themselves. Like, obviously, you're going to care about your parents. You're going to care about your siblings. But you don't really care about anybody but yourself, because you're the only person that you can control. I don't know. Like, that really helped me do things alone. I'm still kind of in the I don't know zone, though. There's still things that I don't feel comfortable yet doing alone, like going to Red Lobster and just sitting there and just eating crabs alone, because I'm trying to take a break from my phone, and I'm trying to take a social media break, and I'm trying to do things without using my phone. So how would I look to just go sit at Red Lobster, just eating, no phones, everybody's on their phone, and you're just looking around, just eating the lobster and the bread be bussin'. Not gonna lie, Red Lobster bread gotta be top 10. Yeah, alone time. It is really, really, really recommended. And there's a lot of people that's not even in the situation I'm in, and you may have a lot of friends. You may have friends that encourage you. You may have friends that can teach you things. And in that case, it's good, but you still need alone time. Like, there's people who can't function without alone time. Like me, I can't function without alone time. When I'm around people for too long, I have to isolate. When I'm even with family, if I'm at family events, I'm at Nana's house for dinner and there's too many people around, I have to isolate for just a little bit, because it's too much going on. I get overstimulated. I get anxiety. I have very bad anxiety. And I feel like that's also plays a big part in me needing to be alone for a few minutes. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just need a few minutes, like just a few minutes, like just give me a second. Can I just get my social battery up just a little bit? Don't get me wrong. It is great to have friends. Don't get me wrong. Like, I cannot wait. And maybe I am saying this because I don't have friends. But if I wanted friends, I could have friends, but they just wouldn't align. And I need people who align. Like, I've cut off so many people because they just don't align with me anymore. They don't align with where I'm going. They don't align with what I'm doing. They don't align with my day-to-day looks like. They don't get up in the morning and go work out. And like I said, I'm not beefing with nobody who don't want to get up at 8 o'clock to go do the Stairmaster. Like, I'm not beefing with you, but that's just what I do. You know what I mean? So if you calling me at 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm working out grinding and you somewhere eating McDonald's 10-piece meal and telling me about drama at 9 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to hear that. I'm hanging up on you, don't want to talk. That's just not what my morning consists of. I have people that literally will call me at 9 in the morning about some bull crap, like bullshit, like, oh, guess what? Let me give you the tea. Let me tell, bro, it's too early for tea. I'm drinking some tea. You giving me some tea at 9 o'clock. You have to protect your mornings. And I actually learned that. You have to protect your mornings. Your mornings play a big part in the whole rest of your day. Literally. Like, your mornings is very important. Like, I wake up and I make sure I put something, the first thing I put in my body is healthy. And I wasn't always like that, but now it's like that. The first thing I put in my body, healthy. The first piece of information I'm getting, healthy. The first type of music I'm listening to, good music, feel good music, because it really starts your day. When I was waking up and I was consuming Instagram posts, it was messing up my day. When I would get in the car to leave, I was anxious because I can only think about what I just seen on the news headline on Instagram, on Say Cheese. Like, man, that stuff really messes with you, bro. And I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Like I said, this video gonna be a roller coaster because I'm getting off topic. But you understand. So, like I said, I cut off a lot of people because they just don't align anymore. And I need everybody to align. This shit gotta make sense. It just gotta make sense. The route that I'm going in right now, it has to make sense. If it don't make sense, you gotta go. You just gotta go. Now, I do have a friend that I've been friends with since 2021, and honestly, she doesn't cause any harm to me. She's like a long distance friend, so if you want to stay, you can stay. All I got to do is not pick up the phone, but normally I pick up the phone because she kind of takes me away from reality sometimes, you know, because I be so locked in to where it's like I would literally shut the world down if the world didn't reach out to me. And, you know, she kind of like makes me realize, like, okay, you're doing too much. Like, you don't need to stay isolated for too long. Just live. Like, just live. Because sometimes I do be forgetting to just live. I take stuff so serious. And that's also one thing that I need to start working on is stop taking things so serious. Because life is just to experience. And it's just not that serious. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I used to hate being alone, and now I love it. I love being by myself. I am my best friend. I am my best friend. When I tell you I am my best friend, I am my best friend. I am my own best friend. I don't need nobody to say yes to me. I used to hang out with all guys, right? And I used to want to do things that they did not want to do. And it would always put me in a bad mood. Like, why don't you guys want to hang with me? Why you guys only want to smoke? Why you guys don't want to go do fun activities? Until I realized it's like they just aren't aligned. They don't want to do it. KB, they don't want to do it. You cannot force somebody to do something they don't want to do. But let me say, oh, you want to smoke? Oh, yeah, they're first in line. They're first in line. They cannot wait to smoke. They can't wait to escape reality. I don't want those type of people around me. If you can't raw dog life, I don't want you around me because I raw dog in life. So sober mind, sober thoughts, sober feelings. That's how it's going. And I wasn't always like that. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was not always like that. It took me so long to get to where I'm at, and I'm so proud of myself. But that's what made me realize, like, I'm good alone. Like, after getting turned down so many times, it just makes you realize, like, you know what? Maybe you should be alone. maybe being alone isn't so bad. To be honest, even with relationships, every time I get a relationship, it just go downhill. And then that makes me realize, like, maybe being alone isn't so bad because that heartbreak was something you never want to feel again. It makes you easily approachable, I feel like, you know, so if you is out there looking for love or like, you know, you're not with an extra girl, a female friend, it's not going to scare the biddies away. You know, they're going to want to come up to you like, oh, that person's alone. Let me go speak. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm losing track of the topic itself. This is like my first video of talking about anything like this, to be honest. I'm getting better at talking, and to be honest, I'm using you guys as like I'm using this as practice to figure out how to talk. I don't talk like this in real life, by the way. Like, when I'm talking to people in human interaction, I'm actually really quiet. I sound stupid every time I open up my mouth, and I stutter. But when I turn this camera on, I get to going, and I think that's why I love YouTube. I can literally be myself. I can say anything. And I can cut it if I mess up. I can't cut it in real life. I done messed up right in front of her face, and now I'm cooked. But yeah, being alone is pretty cool. If you're alone and lonely, it does get lonely sometimes, honestly, but don't feel like you're less than because you don't have friends, because it's not that serious. Like, a lot of people don't have friends. I don't have friends. You know what I mean? But I'm open to meeting friends as long as they align. But for the time being that I don't have friends, I am perfectly fine with that. I can do everything alone. I could do everything that I could do with another person by myself. And yeah, it's always better to have that extra person. It's always better to have a friend near, because it's just human interaction that we yearn for that. But if we don't have that, then just cherish yourself. Like, I'm learning to love myself. All of the love that I wanted from someone else, I'm giving to myself right now. And it just feels good. Like, honestly, I can proudly say it feels good. And I'm actually happy that it's getting to this point, because it took me years to get here. It took me years to realize that, bro, all you have is you. Like, all you have is you. Like, honestly, like, all you have is you. And one day you're going to realize that. Right now, you may not, but you need to realize that all you have at the end of the day is yourself. And the only person that's going to come and save you is yourself. The only person that's going to get you up out of bed every day to grind and do what you need to do is yourself. So why not cherish that time alone? I promise it's not so scary. If you're one of those people who's absolutely terrified to go out into the real world alone, just try it. Just try it, bro. Just try it one time. If you don't like it, you never got to do it again. But if you do like it, try it one more time. And then keep trying it until you're like, it's not that bad. It's just kind of the same thing with anxiety. Like, you just have to face the fear. Keep doing it until you're able to talk yourself into it's not that bad. Until you're able to say, this is just a thought that you're having that's trying to scare you and make you have an anxiety attack, and it's not harmful. So just keep doing it. And honestly, I'm telling you guys everything I wish I knew about a year ago. So thanks. I honestly, if I could do it, you could do it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, guys, it's okay to be alone. Honestly, this video is like all over the place, but I'm still posting it because I don't care and I'm not perfect. And this is probably like my second sit down video. So if you guys can relate, if you guys took some type of, from this, if you guys was just analyzing how bad of a camera I have, I love that too. But I am KB. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in another talk video if you guys enjoyed.